Welcome back, and everyone. Of course, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday, and on Saturday, there's a really fun event happening here in South Bend. Get the mom out and enjoy some beautiful flowers here in South Bend. I have Ben Fuda, Botany & Co.'s representative, in for the studio for us today. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. So beautiful flowers, first of all. These are absolutely stunning. I love orchids, gorgeous. So talk to me about, for people who haven't been out to Botany & Co., what you guys are all about.
Well, we like to say that we are South Bend's plant shop, and we actually just opened a second storefront this spring 2 weeks ago called The Lot Next Door.
Oh, congratulations.
And thank you.
That's awesome.
It's been 5 years coming, so it's a big milestone for us. But that is where we're now featuring these hardy and hard to find outdoor plants. So up to now we've been all indoor. Now we have the best of both worlds.
Okay, and a reason to go to Botany & Co. for someone that might not have the greenest of thumbs but wants to learn more. You guys are the experts, right? So you can talk to people about, you know, your plant, this plant needs this much water, this is where this plant should go, things like that, right?
Absolutely. Our plant care team indoors is super knowledgeable and great. We can do house calls as well, so if people have just things that are too big to fit in the car and bring into us, but we can do repotting and appointments for folks to get advice as well.
So don't be intimidated, right?
Yes.
If you don't have experience in the garden, there is room to grow, and you have team members happy to help.
We do. We're here to enable, as I like to say.
That's awesome. Yep. So this Saturday you have a really special event. Tell us about that.
So this is our Mother's Day market. So this is a double-header 2-day market for us. So both Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have these drop-in air plant ornaments that folks can make as a gift for mom, or just for yourself, whatever you feel like. And then these, if you'd like something a little more elevated, we're doing these orchid centerpiece arrangements while sipping mimosas. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. And there's going to be some other vendors there as well?
Absolutely. We'll have vendors. We'll have some great drinks, some coffee as well. So there'll be a lot to check out in addition to the plants. Plus, it'll just be a good vibe to come hang out. So even if you don't need a new plant in the yard, it'll be a beautiful space to come enjoy. And of course, this
is outside, and it's going to be stunning on Saturday. It would be criminal not to spend time outside this weekend. It's going to be so nice. What time does the event start, Ben?
So on Saturday we're 10 to 6, and on Sunday we're 10 to 4.
Okay, so you have two opportunities to come out and check it out. And again, sip mimosas, check out some beautiful flowers, get some inspiration for the spring now that we're finally getting into that safety zone, right? Where we don't have to worry about the frost or the freezes anymore. This is time to really, literally dig in.
Yes.
And get to work. That's awesome. So talk to me about why you're a part of Botany & Co., your story. I would love to hear it.
So yeah, we moved back to South Bend, born and raised here. We moved back in 2020, and we were looking for that plant place that was sort of, you know, where did the nerds go to find our people? And we didn't really see it, and so we decided to build one. And so that's sort of how this all came about.
So you are from the area then?
We are, yes.
Okay, I love that. Okay, and so far, so good? Things have been going well?
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a wild ride, but a beautiful ride. I mean, when plants are your work, you can't go back, can't go wrong.
Whenever you're doing something you're passionate about, that makes life more enjoyable, right?
Absolutely.
And then you said you just opened another business next door. Tell us more about that one.
Yeah, so the Lot Next Door is, again, where we get to celebrate these hardy, hard-to-find plants that we just haven't really had a regular good way to share. You know, plants, of course, can be grown indoors, but there's that whole world of the outdoors that just hasn't been a part of who we are in a big way yet. So now we have these plants on the regular. We have, you know, these larger, beautiful plants. We try and focus mostly on native plants as well for folks that want to do some ecological good in their spaces. And we're also featuring plant plugs, which are nice little starter plants that allow you to stretch your budget a lot further. Sure,
and these are both plants you put in the ground and potted plants. You have a little bit of everything?
We've got some of everything. You got it.
So I really am looking to get some potted plants for my backyard. This is the first time I haven't lived in an apartment since graduating college in 8 years, so I'm enjoying to actually like have some wildlife around me.
It's time, yes. I love it.
Absolutely. Let's go over those details one more time. Saturday and Sunday is the event for Mother's Day weekend?
Correct. 10 to 6 on Saturday and 10 to 4 Sunday.
And you can find vendors, mimosas. It's just going to be a really fun time. Where are you? What is your address?
We are at 909 Portage Avenue in South Bend, so about 5 minutes outside of downtown.
Okay. What would be your advice for someone who isn't the green thumb, who wants to have a beautiful yard, might be a little intimidated about starting that process?
So I like to say that it's really, finding the right plant for you is really matchmaking. So if you're someone that really likes to dote on your plants, we can sort of match you up with something that thrives on a lot of love, versus if you're that person who really needs something that thrives on neglect, those plants exist too.
So let's be honest, right? How much time do we want to spend? I love that. No, that's a fair question, because that way you set yourself up for success.
Exactly.
I love that. Ben, you're awesome. Thank you so much for coming in today.
My pleasure.
If you are interested in learning more about the event at Botany & Co., we'll be sure to have those details on WNDU.com, and get out and enjoy the beautiful weekend. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Jack's full forecast is still to come. Stay with us.